Thanks for tuning to Acquired Taste Media. I'm Al, Smart Alex Podcast. Make sure you tune into Juked Radio Podcast, hosted by my guy, Richie Carlisle and Cleveland Bastard. So, what am I talking about today? Well, we're going to get on the topic of NBA youngboy. Now, a few months back, I made a post, and you can, check the post if you want to, about NBA youngboy because I was wondering why he was just sitting in jail. It seemed like he caught a case and they just had him sitting in jail. You never heard about when he was going to court or anything of that nature. It seems as though he was just sitting in jail. So, my theory was because NBA youngboy is out here tearing their motherfucking mouths out when it came to putting out music. He could put out his music when he wanted to. He was independent. He was making all his own money. He was good. But he was also like breaking records, billion streams, billion views, million streams, million views all over everything he dropped. So, of course, I started thinking like, damn, he's getting a lot of fucking money not to be signed to a label. That's awesome. I wonder, is he going to ever sign to a label? So then what happened? Well, I think I would say about a year back, maybe more than a year, he gets arrested and gets taken into custody and he gets locked up in jail. No bond, okay? He got caught with a plethora of guns in his home. And I don't think he got caught with any drugs or anything like that. I think he just got caught with guns. So, he's caught with the guns. He's in jail. But he didn't have a court date, which was kind of funny to me because I'm like, how is this guy just sitting in jail with no court date? Like, this nigga's a millionaire. Like, I'm quite sure he can get the best lawyers and the best people to, fight and beat this case. Shit, as well as to get him a bond. Like, you can't find a nigga to give you a bond. Well, no, you know what? I'm sorry. The state didn't give him a bond, or the feds, or whoever he was locked up by. They're the ones who wouldn't give him a bond. Why not? So, let's fast forward to him having to sign to a label. All right? If you don't know, NBA youngboy signed to a label while he was locked up in jail. I don't know exactly what label he signed to. I could probably look it up, but I don't feel like it. If you want to find out, you look it up. But I'm telling you, he signed to a label while he was in jail. Now, no sooner than he signed to the label, he got released on, I believe, probation, or they got released on a personal bond or some shit, for real. Like, they just let the nigga go and told the nigga that he's on house arrest, put an ankle monitor on him. You're on house arrest, let him go. Now, come to find out that they've actually dropped the whole case against him. All the guns and shit, they dropped the case. The feds. It was the Fed case. So the feds dropped the case. So, I mean, if that doesn't sound like a squeeze move or a move to put pressure on a nigga, I don't know what is. I mean, if you are an individual and you can't see the play here, then you got to be blind, yo. The powers that be literally got him locked up and made him sit in jail until he signed to a label that immediately started taking the residuals from him by, for one, taking down all his music off of YouTube, and then they put it all back up. Why? Because they had to take it down from being in his name, and they had to put it back up in their name so that they can get their residuals and their royalties from their new artists that they pressured into signing by getting him locked up in jail. I'm sorry, man. There's no way that you can tell me that wasn't the play. That was totally the play. And he did what he had to do so that he could come home and be with his family and his friends and things of that nature. But I don't think there's anybody out there who could make me believe that the powers that be, the record companies, the labels, whoever, set him up to go to jail, made him sit in jail until he signed a contract to be on a label, and then let him go home, as well as drop the case. So let me know what you think, man. Like, subscribe, you know what to do. We appreciate the love. Make sure you drop a comment if you think I'm just talking shit and you think that this shit is far-fetched. But I'm sorry. If you follow the yellow brick road, or you follow the fucking breadcrumbs, the shit's gonna lead you to this nigga was set up. So like, subscribe, you know what to do. Peace.